Hi, good afternoon everyone. I am Erica Eliaso reporting at Trading in Philippines to Hong Kong. Reporter Group 3. And our introduction is the Philippines is a much appreciated destination for its tropical environment, weather, and maritime life. And Hong Kong is much appreciated in the Philippines as a close destination that is recognized internationally much like Singapore, and as a high-end tourist destination with the Philippines economy increasing and Hong Kong remain one of the world's leading financial hubs. This will only serve to increase trade relations between the Philippines and Hong Kong. And let us show you how trading barriers affect the trading in Philippines to Hong Kong and what it costs to eat. Even the trading relationship was good, there's some point of problem in trading.
The history of Hong Kong and Philippines in trading system. The ethnic Chinese population in the Philippines, who originate mainly from Guangdong or Fujian province in mainland China, still enjoy disproportionate economic and political power in the Philippines. The general estimate is that they comprise only 2% of the nation's population, but maintain control over 50% of leased equities. The Filipino-Chinese population has made great strides in recent decades in merging with and absorbing the Philippine culture. Nevertheless, there is still amongst many indigenous Filipinos a talent sense that the Chinese are governed more by financial advantage than anything else.
Hong Kong is a free port or free trade. Free trade means a policy by which a government does not discriminate against imports or interfere with exports by applying tariffs to imports or subsidies to export. We pursue a free trade policy and do not maintain barriers on trade. No tariff is charged on import or export of goods in Hong Kong.
Let us know what is the barrier trade import. Those trade boundaries or barrier are regulations on worldwide alternate imposed through the government of the Philippines, both Philippines and Hong Kong impose extra expenses or limit on the import or export. In order to protect the local industries, there are three types of trade barriers: tariffs, non-tariffs, and quotas. The three major barriers to international trade are natural boundaries, which include distance and language; tariff boundaries or taxes on the imported items; and non-tariff boundaries. The non-tariff boundaries is the alternate include import quotas, embargoes, by country, wide regulation, and alternate controls.
Since we are going to import some items in Hong Kong, the good thing is that when it comes to trading policy, Hong Kong does not maintain any barriers on trade, and also they don't collect any tariff when it comes to importing and exporting goods. And also the industry that we pick to build is a BPO industry. We are so lucky that we have Hong Kong because Hong Kong is number one exporter of office machinery here in Philippines. Well, in fact, during 2020, Philippines has a large net trade with Hong Kong in the export of machines for the amount of $8.46 billion. Hong Kong has a low taxes and also they have very simple taxation system.